there's some mating going on inside the coop right now. I'm getting a little side action view there. I know, these are not for you, kids. No, they're not for you. Hey guys, welcome to TCR. Sid here. Thanks for clicking on the video. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's hard to believe that just 48 short hours ago, this entire area where I'm standing was covered in snow. But it was, and it might happen again tomorrow, which means it's going to affect my birds, but I think I found a way around it. We had an amazing winter storm a couple days ago, and we're set to have another one starting late tonight. It brought snow to our local mountains here and even right here. We're at 1,400 feet, so we don't usually get the right conditions for snow. We get into the teens and we get into the 30s and the 20s a lot, but we don't usually have all the stars in alignment to actually get weather out of it. And this time we did. As you can see, we had snow all over the back patio. We had snow everywhere, but it was beautiful. The entire farm was blanketed in white, and it was beautiful, and we had fun playing with it and seeing the animals' reaction to it, because most of them have never seen snow. There was snow, there was hail, and there was rain that ended up kind of all getting mixed together when it was all said and done. So it kind of was, everything was in sheets. So the sun's starting to come up now, so you can see more of the snow in the daylight. Definitely got chilly willy out here, right? Not used to this out here. No. Literally a week ago, it was 80 degrees and we were hanging out by the pool. And now there's snow everywhere. And sleet and hail. I know. Holy moly. Now I know all of you that are used to freezing temperatures and inches of snow are going to be laughing at us, but this is the most that we've had in this little mountain town in several years. So it's kind of exciting. Fingers crossed, we're hoping it'll do it again tomorrow. I know it looks nice out right now. I think it's about 55 degrees out right now when I just looked. And we got more snow here, more weather here than a lot of the rest of our little town here in Ramona, because we're on the creek. And our weather just seems to be a little bit different sometimes. Like sometimes it'll be raining in the back of the house and not in the front. Just weird little quirk of living on the creek, but it's beautiful. We love it. But with all this cold weather out of nowhere, considering that last week we were in the 80s and had some time to hang out by the pool, it definitely affects your birds' laying. And we've talked about that before in other videos about, you know, increasing their protein and all of that. But I found a really cool company that's doing something really neat with black fly larvae that I can't wait to tell you guys about. And I'm going to show you how the birds like it. So this company, GrubTerra, really cool company, reached out to us and asked if we'd like to try their product, and it is amazing. First of all, the company itself is doing something very cool. They're taking waste from local restaurants and groceries and things like that, and they're using that to create these black fly larvae. For every pound of black fly larvae that they produce for feed, they're getting rid of 20 pounds of stuff that would end up in a landfill. They're also working on getting their packaging to 100% recycled materials. Not quite there yet, but they are working on it. And the cool thing about this is they are a US-based company. They're back east in New Jersey. These little black fly larva critters are awesome. I always supplement with some mealworms as well. This has 36% crude protein, which The mealworms are usually around 50, but this has calcium in it too, which is really neat. It's got 2 to 5% of calcium. So if your girls are needing a little bit of a boost for egg production, it will help with that as well, instead of just giving them the traditional oyster shells that we tend to fall back on, or giving them just their egg shells. This extra little boost, if you've got some of those bubble eggs, as I call them, when they've got those squishy shells, or they're just not producing as much, this might help kick them into gear. I can't figure out my life right now, guys. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna give a little bit of this to the quail. The cool thing about this is you're just giving them a little bit. They do also offer like a subscribe and save auto ship program. Make sure your birds have treats, and they're great for all the birds. And again, it's not the only feed you're giving them. This is like a treat, just like you would with mealworms, because you don't want to overdo it on the protein and the calcium, but when you need to give them a boost, this is great for that. So let's see how they like it. They're definitely checking it out. There's some mating going on inside the coop right now. I'm getting a little side action view there. I know, these are not for you, kids. No, they're not for you. They seem to really like this treat. And like I said, it's really protein packed. It's got a lot of calcium in it and a lot of other good vitamins and minerals for the girls to really help with egg production and just overall health, especially during these colder winter months. It's really gonna help give them a nice boost. I put a link below, you guys, for the GrubTerra website, so you guys can check out what their company is all about and look into getting their subscribe auto ship. I love that it's got the calcium booster in there. That really makes a big difference. And my goats are inordinately interested in these for some reason. Cool company. I love what they're doing, how they're turning 20 pounds of food waste from restaurants and groceries and things like that into a viable product to go back into food production. I mean, that's brilliant. And I like to support companies that are local or at least made in the US. Check out that link below. Go show their website some love. Check it out. See if you think your girls will enjoy it as much as mine seem to. And hopefully with our next storm coming late tonight, these guys will still be laying eggs because they're getting their extra treats of protein and calcium. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell so you get the notification.